Okay, I have to fill you in on a fact here. The fact is, if a plus bi is a root, then so is a minus bi. So if you remember back in complex numbers, those are called conjugates. If the imaginary part is opposite, then they are conjugates. The real part stays the same. So for example, they might say, give a polynomial with roots 2 and 5 plus I. Okay, so to start out with a 2, what we would normally do is we'd write x minus 2. And then for 5 plus I, yesterday, we were doing x minus, and then we would write 5 plus I. But this fact right here tells us that we have to include the other root. It's just the way that complex roots go. So hidden in this problem, they're asking for the knowledge, do you know that you have to include the conjugate as well as one of the roots? Okay, so that's in factored form. Now, in factored form, if they were asking for just factored form, you'd be done now. But if they ask for standard form, you have to FOIL all these out. And I'm highlighting the one that I would FOIL first. The way I would do this, actually, is I would distribute the negative, and I would do it again over here. And then I would expand this out, this trinomial times a trinomial. The best way that I've learned how to do this, the way that works best for me, is to create a 3x3 box, and this will just help me organize my numbers. X minus 5 and I. So we have x squared. This will be minus I squared. Now the nice thing about this is that this and this will cancel. So will the 5i and the negative 5i. So all we have left over is x squared minus 10x in there plus 25. But guys, I squared is minus 1. So actually this whole box is just plus 1. So I would have plus 26. Okay, so that is the left or the right side. I still have to multiply by x minus 2. And then I would have my final answer. Alright, my final polynomial in standard form will be this. So just be aware, they might ask you to build a polynomial based on the roots. All you do is put them in this factored form and expand them out. The other important thing you need to remember is that if they give you a root that is complex, like 1/2 plus I, automatically a polynomial will have 1/2 minus I, the conjugate, as one of its factors.